Welcome to The Topic, where we highlight Houston Community College, our programs, our students, and our reach into the community. I'm Todd Duplantis. Dr. Kimberly Beatty is the Vice Chancellor of Instructional Services and Chief Academic Officer here at HCC. She joined the college back in January, and you've been very busy since you got here.
Just a little bit.
Thank you for joining me here.
Glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Now, you have a very long title, and recently the Student Services Division was added under your umbrella. Tell us how this is going to mesh with instructional services and your vision for that.
Well, it's going to mesh is actually a great word, because usually instructional services and student services, unless you have people that are at the hip, they run parallel, and it's really better for them to be in sync. So when we're talking about curriculum and we look at curriculum changes, we can get that information and or right to the advisors, or the advisors or student services personnel are involved in that process, so that then it translates to our students that they're getting the freshest information. Oftentimes where you have two shops running separately, there may be changes happening over here that aren't translated well over here, and vice versa.
Right.
And so this way everybody is on the same page. They have one messenger. So I think that's where it's really going to help, and I think our students, I know our students are going to see it right away.
It's all about enhancing the student experience, really, and making it easier for our students not only to enroll, but to get to classes and have the right curriculum. And it sounds like what you're talking about is getting everybody all on the same page.
Getting everybody on the same page, moving in the same direction, walking to the same beat. And you're right, it is all about the student experience, and my vision is to create a framework that we have done that in instruction, and we'll continue to evaluate that, but do the same thing in student services, working closely with the presidents to build a framework that's going to support our students, support the instructional model, and so that they can work together and walk to the same beat. So that's my vision, and we're going to get there.
You talked about the framework, and one of the major announcements earlier this year is when the Chancellor talked about the Centers of Excellence in that model. Tell us what you see about this and how this is going to help students find that right career and get on that path.
Well, the Centers of Excellence model gives us a targeted, focused, strategic, intentional, unescapable approach to instruction and student support services for our students in one place. So if a student wants in the health sciences, for example, and they're a great example because they're pretty much there in terms of a center of excellence, and now what we do is add the student support services that are specific to that center of excellence, which in this case is health sciences. So since most of those classes there are in the health sciences, then we have tutors that are specialized with that background. We have supplemental instruction, for example, that helps with that background, program advising designed to support those students, and then those students will be with like-minded students and then likely persist a little better.
And you know, one thing about Houston Community College is we have the programs where they can extend out of that Center of Excellence and go on through the four-year institution.
Correct.
Sometimes tied right in with HCC.
And we see that in the engineering program over at Northwest. Excellent program. Never have to leave the A-Leaf campus, and they can get everything that they need and get their engineering degree right there.
One thing I was surprised when I started here at HCC is really how affordable we are and how that translates into the 4 years of the college experience or more, because the first 2 years here at HCC, you're getting such a value for that.
That's right. That's one of the things we're very proud of, is providing quality with value and matching those two for our students. So a student that's going to college for 4 years, and in fact I have a son that's finishing 4 years, and so that's about $80,000.
It's staggering when you think about it.
It's quite steep, and 2 years of that could have been reduced dramatically. So that's what we offer our students, and we just continue to offer that quality with that same value, because it doesn't mean reducing the rigor. You know, those classes have to be the same, otherwise they don't.
You're enhancing the value.
That's right.
Dr. Beatty, thank you for joining us on The Topic
today.
So
glad to do it.
And if you'd like to know more about the transformation process here at Houston Community College, you can go to sites.hccs.edu/transformations. For The Topic, I'm Todd Duplantis.